Um, First road game on the road, and what I believe to be a competitive conference. Probably didn't play our best game overall. Turnovers hurt us there a little bit. Obviously didn't shoot the ball well. And at the same time, we ended up with 81. Probably gave up a little bit too many points, even though the percentages wasn't great. But with all those probably negatives, still had an opportunity to win the basketball game is somewhat encouraging as we go forward. So.
Coach, you mentioned turnovers after the last few games. It seemed like it kind of came back to bite the guys tonight in the second half there. What was going wrong? Was it just not taking care of the ball enough?
Yeah, to me, I mean, obviously, we got to do better as a staff. Getting on our guys a little bit more in practice. Because I think they're not forced, turnovers. I think it's more of our guys being careless, and at the same time, me telling them to be assertive and attack. It has to be a good balance within that, because I still want to get up and down the floor, because I thought they were getting a little fatigued, but still understanding the importance of making the simple play versus trying to sometimes make home run plays.
Gags, got anything?
Coach, with the poor shooting, I know some nice shots are going to go on. Did UNLV do anything particular on defense to cause that, or was it just one of those nights where you're just knocking down? How would you kind of assess that, at least initially?
I would say a little bit of both. I thought their length and running at our guys late in the clock. One thing I hit our guys with at halftime, I thought we were just moving it around the perimeter and settling for jump shots, and they were affecting them late. I didn't think we did a good job in the first half of trying to touch the paint and make the guys collapse and then pass it back out for open shots. But some of the looks we got were open and on balance, and they just didn't go in.
The tough night for Jason tonight. I know you're a team that doesn't need one guy to be the guy, but with him being the senior leader, is it tough when he's not getting any shots?
Yeah, I mean, again, that's probably another positive sign more than it is a negative sign, that you could have your senior and your best shooter on the team, not be able to walk away with one, and again, still have an opportunity to win the game. I think that's more positive than it is negative, and it probably shows a little bit more of our balance more than anything. But if we're banking on, or if we're going into games and we're saying Jason's going to not make a three-point shot, that's really not going to happen very often. Even if he makes 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 7, one of them usually falls. And it probably had a big time, but yeah, I still like the group. We're still in our process, and again, there's things that we just need to continue to work on to get better.
Gags?
Out of here.
You good? You good, Gags?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Jeremy seemed like he had one of his best games of the year. I think he the most points so far this year and a whole lot of steals. Seemed like he was constantly knocking the ball away. Is it just him playing a little more aggressive, or what was he able to do so well out there tonight?
I just thought he played with a lot of energy. And I think our task as a staff, because of the numbers, we try to figure out, who's playing well. And, not only in a sense of who's scoring the basketball, but who's playing well for us. And I thought he just did a great job energy-wise, and it helped what we were trying to do. So, he's a guy that's probably roughly around the 18 to 20-minute mark, but because of his energy and how hard he was playing, I just thought he needed to be on the floor. And outside of the turnovers, I thought he was really, really good.
And you mentioned, playing on the road in this conference. You guys haven't had a ton of true road games this year. Is that still kind of maybe a step the guys need to take?
Well, I mean, yeah and no. I thought the first one on the road against Montana was a tough one, and we were able to come out of that one. And then even the Pacific and Cal game, being on the road, we didn't play our best basketball at Pacific, and we still had an opportunity. Same thing with Cal. It came down, to the last couple of minutes. But, yeah, I mean, probably just like most teams in the country. You know, you have to be able, if you're going to have a successful season, not only protect home court, but you got to get on the road and steal a couple.
Tough loss today, obviously. With overall not a whole lot of threes went in for you guys tonight. Was it just tough to find a rhythm there, or what was kind of the difference tonight?
I mean, we're gonna have those type of nights. But I mean, our principles are we rely on the defensive end and taking care of the ball. And we didn't get the stops that we needed to down the stretch, and we didn't make the plays we needed to down the stretch. Those nights are going to happen, and we're going to keep shooting, and they'll eventually fall, like they have all season. So I think that's what happened.
It seemed like you were all over the place defensively, a whole lot of hands on the ball steals. Was that did the coaches want you to play a little more aggressively, or just kind of how you were playing tonight?
I mean, it's definitely our identity. We want to cause havoc and obviously keep the ball in front. But I think personally, taking the point guard out of it is a key for me and my team, and just being active, just causing havoc. It should help us.
First half, it seemed like you guys were struggling to get shots down, and they were hitting some pretty tough shots. Some step back jumpers, stuff like that. Is it tough when it seems like they couldn't miss early on there?
Yeah, I mean it happens. I think a lot of those shots like we'll live with. Scouting report percentages. I think those were tough shots they made, and if they go in, they go in.
Is what was kind of the message from coach at halftime once you guys kind of pulled back into it there?
Stay the course. And he's always saying stay the course, and I think we did that, and we brought it. I think we tied it, and then we just didn't make the plays we needed to.
I think it was 12 turnovers after the half. Was it just bad luck, or what do you guys need to do to take care of the ball a little bit better? Yeah,
going on with the season, conference play, we're going to have to start taking care of the ball more. We're not going to change the way we play, but that'll be a point of emphasis in practice, definitely.
Seemed like you guys kept getting right there, down 2, down 3, tied it that one time. Was it frustrating not to get over the hump and never get the lead there?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it was a great atmosphere to play in. Like I said, we just didn't make the plays defensively and offensively down the stretch to pull it off.
I know you guys haven't had a ton of true road games, but is that still kind of maybe something you guys need to work on, is playing away from the comforts at home?
I think we all enjoy going on the road. It doesn't matter to this group. We're experienced, especially with our leader, J-Mac, he's been in the battle. I think on the road we'll be fine. Yeah.
Well, happy to hear that. I guess being a senior, I think it's been since 2003 since you guys have beaten UNLV at UNLV. Is it a little frustrating not to be able to get it done here at Thomas Mack?
Yeah, I mean it's just tough, losing any conference game. But I mean every conference road game is tough. All these places come into play, and we had our chances tonight, and we just didn't make the plays we needed to make plays.
Obviously, had a tough time getting buckets to fall tonight. Was it just tough to get in a rhythm for you, or just maybe that foul trouble, or what was sort of the issue there?
I mean, it's just one of those nights where it wasn't going in for me, and the only thing I can do is go back to work, keep the confidence up. The other guys really picked me up tonight. I just had one of those nights, and I'll come back, get some shots up the next few days. I'll be ready for the next game.
Seemed like second half, when you guys weren't getting those long shots to fall, you're attacking the rim a lot more. Was that kind of what the coaches wanted you to do there?
Yeah, I mean, we always want to take open threes when we have them, but especially when we get into the bonus, especially when we get into the bonus early, stay in attack mode, get the free throw line, helps us out.
I know overall not the result you guys wanted, but Jeremy seemed like he had one of his better games of the year. I think season high in points and had a whole lot of steals. Just how strong did he look out there for you guys tonight?
Yeah, he played well tonight, and I knew it was just a matter of time with the amount of the work he plays in and what I see in practice. So it was just a matter of time for him.
Is it frustrating to keep being down 2, down 3, but you guys weren't quite able to get over the hump there?
Yeah, it just shows that we're in position to win. All these games, and we feel like the next time we're down 2 or 3 at the end of the game, we're gonna make the right plays and we're gonna go win the game. That's the kind of mindset we have, and tonight was just one of those nights where especially me, I just gotta be better to help us win the game.
You guys haven't had all that many road games, but are you guys, comfortable playing away from Laramie, or is that something you feel like there's room for improvement on?
I mean, I think we're comfortable playing on the road. Obviously it's nicer playing the home games, but I think we kept fighting tonight. We fought back. We tied it up at one point, and we just didn't make plays at the end.
I know Coach has mentioned turnovers the last few games, and tonight it seemed like it came back to bit you. Was it kind of frustrating to turn the ball over that much in the second half there?
Yeah, I mean it's frustrating. It's one of those things we got to stay aggressive, but we got to get those turnovers down. at the same time, so you got to find that balance. And I mean, that's something that we'll keep getting better at.
I think they came in 7-7. Not that you guys overlook anybody, but did they do anything different or better than you guys were expecting tonight?
I mean, they played well tonight. They made outside shots and when they needed to, and they really, they're athletic and they attacked the basket, got those offensive rebounds. They played well tonight.
It seemed like first half they had some pretty tough shots go, and you guys kind of had the opposite. Some good looks that didn't fall. Was the message from coaches at halftime that would kind of even out on the way down the stretch? Yeah,
I mean, we just know when we have open shots, we're going to shoot them with confidence. And tonight was one of those nights where they didn't go in. And, we'll go back to work. And, maybe they'll go in next game. That's our mindset.